You're about to dive into a world where nature rules with untamed beauty. Think vast African savannas where the lion's roar shakes the air, or secluded islands where ancient creatures roam like ghosts. But this isn't just a top 10 list. Oh no. It's your invitation to the wildest corners of the earth with secrets hidden deep within. Stick around because, at the end, there's a destination unlike any other. A place that holds a twist even the most seasoned explorers don't see coming. Here's a hint, it's in the heart of the desert, where night glows like the galaxy itself. Ready for the adventure? Let's get wild. The Serengeti. You feel the warmth of the African sun on your skin, and the air carries that earthy, sweet smell of acacia trees. As far as your eyes can see, the golden grasses ripple like an ocean under the wind, broken only by the silhouette of a lone acacia tree. Suddenly, the ground beneath you seems to rumble. It's the Great Migration. A million wildebeest charge across the plains, their hooves pounding a rhythm older than history itself, accompanied by the grunting of zebras and the high-pitched calls of gazelles. Fun fact. Did you know that the Serengeti is one of the 7 natural wonders of Africa? Its Great Migration is the largest terrestrial mammal migration in the world. But here's a secret. The Grumeti River is where you can witness the dramatic river crossings, where Nile crocodiles, some over 18 feet long, lie in wait. These prehistoric predators have been known to live over 70 years, outlasting even the herds they prey upon. And just as the dust settles, listen closely. You might hear the low, rumbling purr of a lioness calling her cubs back to safety. Hidden element. Head to the remote northern Serengeti near the Mara River. It's far from the tourist crowds, and you might just have the spectacular sight of thousands of wildebeest crossing the river all to yourself. Here, the drama unfolds without the distractions, a real-life battle between predator and prey. Now sail with me across the Pacific to the Galapagos Islands. Imagine diving into waters so clear you feel like you're suspended in an underwater world. Sea lions zip around you, their sleek bodies twisting in playful spirals. On land, you're walking amongst creatures that seem plucked from a fantasy novel. Giant tortoises, their shells worn by centuries, lumber through the underbrush, while blue-footed boobies dance in a comical courtship. Fun fact. The Galapagos inspired Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. He called it a living laboratory, and he was right. But here's the secret. You didn't know. The underwater world of the Galapagos holds hidden treasure. Take a plunge at Wolf and Darwin Islands, where you'll find the world's largest biomass of sharks, including massive schools of hammerheads. The currents are strong, but those who brave them are rewarded with one of nature's most electrifying spectacles. Hidden element. On Isabella Island, you'll find lava tunnels hidden below the surface, natural passageways that lead to the ocean. It's here, in these dark and narrow corridors, that creatures like reef sharks, rays, and even the rare sunfish find sanctuary. It's a secret world most visitors never see. From the islands, let's head to South Africa's Kruger National Park, where the air is thick with the earthy smell of the bush, and the distant calls of hyenas echo through the evening haze. Here, the landscape is alive. Elephants crunching through branches, buffalo herds kicking up dust, and leopards slinking through the underbrush with the grace of shadows. Fun fact. Kruger is one of the oldest national parks in Africa, established in 1926. It covers nearly 7,600 square miles, about the size of Israel. Here's something many don't know. Deep in the park, near the Luvuvu River, you can find ancient baobabs, some of which are over 1,000 years old, standing as silent witnesses to the stories of this land. Hidden element. If you venture to the Pafuri region, you'll find the fever tree forest. The trees glow with a surreal greenish hue at dawn, creating a scene that feels straight out of a dream. Locals say that spirits linger here, and old folklore claims that these trees were once the hiding spots of ancient kings. Now we're in Borneo, where the air is thick with humidity, and the jungle buzzes with life. Crickets, birds, and distant calls of gibbons. As you wade through dense rainforest, vines and mist twist around ancient trees, and somewhere above, you spot a flash of red-orange, an orangutan, hanging effortlessly from a branch, its soulful eyes meeting yours. Fun fact: orangutans are among the most intelligent animals on Earth, known to use leaves as umbrellas and tools to extract insects. Here's a hidden gem: Danum Valley, a haven untouched by logging. Walk its canopy trails at sunrise, and you might just encounter the call of the critically endangered Bornean pygmy elephant, a species so small that it seems like nature's version of a secret. Hidden element. Explore the Gomantong Caves, deep in the heart of Borneo. This is home to millions of swiftlets and bats. And at dusk, you'll witness a breathtaking exodus as bats stream out in swarms, chased by hungry raptors. Beneath the cave's surface, piles of guano hide a complex ecosystem of beetles and other creatures, feeding on this hidden bounty. Yellowstone. Imagine standing on a ridge, the smell of sulfur filling the cool mountain air as geysers hiss and erupt below you. Across the valley, a bison herd moves like a wave across the golden meadows, and far off, a gray wolf lets out a howl that echoes against the towering peaks. Fun fact: Yellowstone sits atop a supervolcano. The geothermal features you see, geysers, hot springs, and fumaroles, are just small hints of the fiery power below. But here's something most don't know. Yellowstone's most elusive residents are its grizzly bears. Hidden gem? Try the Hayden Valley at dawn. Here you can witness grizzlies fishing for cutthroat trout, their hulking shapes outlined by the rising sun. Hidden element. Few people venture to the Bekla region, known as Cascade Corner, where more than 24 waterfalls tumble through lush forests. It's a hidden pocket of the park, where you can feel like you've stepped into a prehistoric world untouched by time. Now imagine drifting through a watery maze in the Okavango Delta, Botswana. Your Mokoro canoe glides silently across lily-studded waters, the air filled with the calls of African fish eagles. A ripple nearby hints at a submerged hippo, and in the distance, you catch a glimpse of elephants crossing the river like ancient sentinels. Fun fact: the Okavango Delta is one of the only inland deltas in the world that never reaches the sea. Instead, it spills out into the Kalahari Sands, creating a labyrinth of waterways. Here's a hidden secret: Chief's Island. Once a hunting reserve for the Tswana chiefs, today it's a place where leopards prowl silently through the trees. If you're lucky, you might witness the rare Pell's fishing owl, known as the ghost bird for its nocturnal habits. Hidden element. Take a night safari on the delta's edges. Under the blanket of stars, the landscape transforms into a shadowy world where nocturnal creatures rule. Spot the African wildcat, or even hear the eerie calls of the hyenas as they hunt. Now we venture into India's Ranthambore, where ancient fortresses crumble under the grip of thick jungle vines. Tigers roam here like kings, their stripes blending seamlessly into the dappled light of the trees. Imagine holding your breath as you spot one, its eyes glinting gold as it steps silently out of the forest, muscles rippling under its fiery coat. Fun fact: tigers in Ranthambore are known for their unique affinity to water. They love cooling off in the lakes and streams that dot this park. Here's a hidden gem: the lesser-known Kachita Valley. It's where tigers, leopards, and sloth bears lurk among the dense undergrowth, and where locals whisper tales of ghost tigers, rare white-furred cats sighted at dawn. Climb up to the ancient Ranthambore Fort, where the air is thick with the scent of wild basil, and the ruins are tangled in roots and vines. From this high vantage point, you can look down at the dense forest below, where tigers stalk through the shadows. But it's not just the wildlife that makes this spot special. The fort is said to be haunted by the spirits of ancient warriors, adding a mysterious layer to your wildlife adventure. We head now to Brazil's Pantanal, the largest tropical wetland in the world. Imagine drifting through a labyrinth of waterways at sunrise, the morning mist rolling off the water and the air buzzing with life. Monkeys chattering in the treetops, capybaras splashing by the riverbank, and then silence. The stillness is broken only by the soft ripple of the water, and that's when you see it. Those unmistakable rosettes. Jaguar. Fun fact: the Pantanal is home to the highest concentration of jaguars in the world. And here's something even more incredible. During the dry season, the jaguars are known to hunt caimans, making this the only place on Earth where you can witness a battle between two of South America's most fearsome predators. Hidden element. Venture deeper into the Pantanal, where tourists rarely go, to the Paraguay riverbanks. Here you can find the elusive maned wolf, a lanky, long-legged creature that's more fox than wolf. Known as the ghost of the grasslands, it emerges only at dusk, moving silently through the reeds. Now, off the coast of Africa, you'll find Madagascar, an island that feels like it belongs to a different time. Picture this. You're trekking through a rainforest that smells of damp earth and sweet vanilla, and suddenly, the trees above you rustle, and a lemur swings down, looking at you with wide, curious eyes. In the distance, the calls of Indri lemurs ring out, echoing through the lush canopy. Fun fact: over 90% of Madagascar's wildlife can't be found anywhere else on Earth, from the ghostly Ree to the playful ring-tailed lemurs. Here's a hidden surprise: the spiny forest in the south. Among the bizarre, twisted trees, you'll find the radiated tortoise, one of the most endangered tortoises in the world, protected by local legends that say harming one brings misfortune. Hidden element. In Madagascar's Tsingy de Bamaraha National Park, limestone formations create a labyrinth of razor-sharp rock known as the Stone Forest. Hidden within these sharp peaks are caves that house blind fish and secretive bats, making it a true lost world for those who dare to explore its depths. And finally, let's head to Namibia's Namib Desert, a place where time seems to slow down. Here, the dunes shift from fiery red to soft gold as the sun dips low in the sky and the air crackles with dry heat. As night falls, the desert transforms. You lie back on the cool sand, staring up at a sky so clear you can see the Milky Way spreading across the heavens like spilled milk. Fun fact: the Namib is the oldest desert in the world, dating back at least 55 million years. But here's the twist: it's not just dunes. Hidden among the dry landscape are lush oases, like Sossusvlei, where life clings to the waterlogged clay pans, and the rare desert-adapted elephants wander among the dunes. Hidden element. Head deeper into the Skeleton Coast, where fog rolls in from the Atlantic, shrouding ancient shipwrecks that lie half-buried in the sands. Locals believe that the ghosts of sailors still haunt this coastline, forever wandering the misty shores. And under the moonlight, you might catch a glimpse of the rare brown hyenas, sometimes called ghosts of the coast, prowling the beaches in search of food. So, there you have it. The wildest places on Earth, each hiding its mysteries and marvels. From deserts where the night sky burns with stars, to islands where nature's oddities roam freely, every destination holds a story waiting to be told. But remember that special place we hinted at earlier? Namibia, where the desert kisses the sea and ancient shipwrecks whisper their secrets to the wind. It's a land of contradictions, a place where the past and present collide under the endless sky. And the only question left is, which adventure will you choose first? Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the wild, and let us know which one of these caught your imagination the most. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild.